Can you center it, or are you just?
No, I'm going to move it.
Yeah, it's
Video looks pretty clear, doesn't it? I'm not going to center it, John. I'm going to run it. So, and I'm going to try to zoom in like that. What do you think of that? And then if I go over here, what does it look like there? It's still pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because I can't get both sides anyway. So I mean, no, you can't. So I'm going to have to move the camera. So I just take half the cord at a time. Is what I'm thinking. I mean, that zoom is pretty good, you know. It's only okay. Now we're back going again. So that's bustling for me. So okay. So now where are we at? That's all right. About a minute here. So. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna wait for the sound, I guess, and we'll get things ready. Okie dokie. If he's black, it's more much fun. Nothing too dry, so. No. Huh.
Is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
94.5 KPLO is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. This game can be heard anywhere around the world on DRGnews.com and watched on YouTube. Just search KPLO Sports. Now, it's time for the pregame with Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to Crow Creek High School in Stefan, South Dakota, where tonight we present coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO. We have a doubleheader of girls and boys basketball coming your way as the Crow Creek Chieftains and Lady Chieftains take on the Miller Rustlers. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO being brought to you tonight by the Prairie Post, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, Hutch's Cafe, My Right Seed, by Midwest Cooperatives and Darren Boyle Sales. Tonight's coverage of regional high school girls and boys basketball also being brought to you by Max Corner and Venture Communications and the folks at Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, the Miller Press, Miller Rexall Drug, Wilbur Ellis, Ken Clark Insurance, Advanced Collision and Repair, and Jan Bussey Ford. John Neff is our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for coverage of regional high school basketball. As always, when Miller and Crow Creek get together, we're going to have two good ball games tonight. The girls' game is going to be especially interesting as you look at these two teams. The Miller Wrestlers enter the ball game with a record of 4-2. They are the number 2 seed in Region 6A. They trail Crow Creek, the Lady Chieftain, playing very well in December. They played in the championship game of the LNI, came up a little bit short to Todd County, but they entered the contest with a record of 7-2. These girls are getting the job done, and these two teams will, one of these two teams will probably, in the end, wind up being the number 1 overall seed in Region 6A, and a good first step towards that will be what happens here tonight in Stephan. Should be a good matchup. We expect a very good crowd here tonight. Already a good crowd just as we near warm-ups or start time of this first varsity matchup. Boys matchup should be a good one as well, as two teams in Miller and Crow Creek, they battle for position in Region 6A as well. And for both of these teams, for all 4 of these teams, an opportunity to see what their region opponents look like, and it's also a part of the schedule where they're going to see a lot of their region opponents here in the next couple weeks, and it's a very important game, this one and others, very important for these ball clubs here this evening. This is the Prairie Post pregame brought to you by the Prairie Post, and we want to remind you, avoid a kiss with death, always plan a designated driver. This message from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. We had the opportunity earlier to talk to both head coaches. It is our Keys to Success segments brought to you by the folks at May Adam. And we'll take a 3-minute break, and when we return, we will talk to Aaron Zeller, head coach of the Miller Wrestlers. This is Regional High School Basketball.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
The Miller Press, one-stop shopping for your business. Their commercial print shop can make the business of doing business a breeze. The staff at Miller Press can help you with letterheads, printed envelopes, invoices, sales tickets, business cards, as well as other products such as napkins, silverware, to-go containers, toilet tissue, and uniforms. They do customized printing on paper and clothing. Make doing business a breeze by one-stop shopping at the Miller Press. Commercial printing, screen print, and stay well. Medicare and all major insurances are accepted, and free delivery or mail service of prescriptions is available, along with price matching. Check out the old-fashioned soda fountain and gift card mall, their Hallmark cards, wine department, great gift selection, toy and dollar sections, photo machine, and more. Miller Rexall Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. Wind, drought, fire, insects, disease. Insurance in Wessington at 458-2281. Equal opportunity provider.
For one of our coaches' interviews brought to you by the folks at May Adam. We're joined by Miller Wrestler head coach Aaron Zeller. And coach, as you guys get into the meat of your season, you said at 4-2, and the way your schedule is set up, you've got a lot of basketball to play in the next 2-3 weeks.
Oh yeah, I mean, we get one game canceled over Christmas break, and then it just seems like it just compounded after that. But I think the girls will be ready. I mean, obviously we don't get a lot of practice time when you go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday with a couple Fridays in there, but I think will really match up with them well. But like you said, I mean, we got a couple of really big region games coming up. I mean, one of our goals obviously is to be that region champ, or conference champ, and obviously get a 1 seed in the region. But this Tuesday game, I mean, we're just hoping we can really come out, shoot well, and rebound well. That's one thing we really got to do a better job of.
You're a squad with 3 seniors, but you also got some juniors and some sophomores actually that have played a lot of varsity minutes for you, and it's nice to be able to have experience that you can count on when you get into a stretch of games like you have now, where you're going to be practicing or playing a lot and not practicing much.
Yeah, I've been kind of drilling the girls about it. You know, you're a couple of those sophomores, you're a rolled ankle away from playing, so. I think the experience that we've got them in games, I think will really help them. Macy Wurl likes to shoot the ball, and that's awesome to see. You know, I mean, sometimes those younger girls are kind of afraid to come into the game and shoot, but I like her aggressiveness, and we'll see where that goes.
In this Crow Creek Ball Club, a team that comes in, they're 7-2. They played very well out at the LNI before Christmas, and so you got to feel like, you know, they're one of the teams. When you look at some of the top teams in the region, they got to be right up there.
And we'd love to have that first seed.
Looking at the roster, you don't have a ton of size, but you went out and played very well at the LNI. You lost the championship game to a Todd County squad, and picking up 7 wins before the halfway mark of the season speaks well. These kids are playing bigger than what the roster says they are.
Yes, we don't have a lot of size, but we sure have speed and we have heart.
And I guess, over the last 2 or 3 years, the success of your ball club really has been on the defensive end, so I'm assuming that trend continues.
Yes, we love defense. Our girls, we strive for defense. We know we have the offense, but the defense is what we really like to focus on.
And the part for you guys that's great is that you're kind of in the driver's seat as far as the region. You've got Chamberlain, I think, still on your schedule. You play Miller here. There's a few teams in your region that you have to play yet, but you also sit in the driver's seat. If you can win more than you lose, you should be able to hang on to that number 1 seed.
Yeah, we're striving to do the best we can this year, especially in our region. We know how tough some of our region play can be, and we're barely hanging on to that first spot by points.
You take on Miller, a ball club that, of course, you guys know well. One of your biggest rivals. Should be a fun matchup against a team that is going to have a little bit of height advantage on you.
Yep, but we have went against teams that had a height advantage of us before also, so I'm pretty confident my girls will know what to do on the defensive side of that.
What else do you guys need to do to be successful tonight?
So we're just going to focus on that. And my senior, Marvin Ross, she's been really good.
And Fixed, Advanced Collision and Repair, 1022 East 3rd Street in Miller. Call 893-0190 for Advanced Collision and Repair, and put down the bubble wrap.
Don't spend hours waiting at a dealership purchasing your vehicle. Jan Bussey Ford knows your time is valuable. Make the quick trip to Highmore for a no-hassle, quick buying experience. Why shop with Jan Bussey Ford? Well, they're a family-owned and operated business for over 130 years now. They offer a low-pressure atmosphere with friendly and helpful staff. Visit them today. And if you can't make it in, view their entire inventory of new Ford vehicles, Kawasaki ATVs, trailers, and quality pre-owned vehicles online at PioneerGarage.com. Experience a different kind of buying experience at Jan Bussey in Highmore, building partnerships for life.
When you're headed down the road on highways 34 and 47, be sure to stop into Mac's Corner near Stefan. Mac's Corner is your one-stop store with Poppin' Snacks in the convenience store, groceries for home, or you can fill up your tank at the gas pumps with 24-hour gas service. Mac's Corner also handles veterinary supplies, Pioneer brand seed. They carry a full line of fencing material, plus Gallagher electric fence supplies. Mac's Corner. Find them at the corner of highways 34 and 47